keep watching that all morning. This Sunday night, CBS presents An Evening with Dua Lipa. The Grammy Award winner takes to the stage to perform many of her greatest hits, along with songs from her latest album, Radical Optimism.
And Dua Lipa is joining us live this morning. Thank you so much for being with us. We so appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me. How are you doing?
Oh, we're doing great. We love having you on. We want to talk about your evening with Dua Lipa. It's your first primetime network special. I've read there's a 53-piece orchestra. You've got Elton John as a collaborator in this. People get emotional. Can you talk about the inspiration behind what you've done here?
Yeah, I've been dreaming about putting on a show like this for so long. And initially, it was all about the Royal Albert Hall and being able to get a slot there. It's a venue that I've always wanted to perform in. And given the type of venue and how grand it is, and it felt very dramatic, and there's just so much history in that venue that I also felt like I needed to kind of match that energy. And so for me, I wanted to work with a heritage orchestra, like you said, a 53-piece orchestra, and reimagine my songs. I was able to do that over all 3 of my albums, but it was mainly inspired from my most recent album, Radical Optimism, which was inspired by live music and live instrumentation. And to be able to reimagine all those songs with the 53-piece orchestra was very emotional for me. And I feel so lucky to have been able to do that show, because it was just one of the best shows of my life. And I'm glad that we also got to film it and do a live album so I can relive that moment over and over again. And I'm looking forward to bringing the party to everyone at home this Sunday.
We are looking so forward to it too. There's no place like Royal Albert Hall, and to see your vision come to life is really special. Talk a little bit about the concert set list and the special musical arrangements fans can expect.
Yeah, well, so each of the songs are all completely uniquely reimagined, and they're grand, but there's a rawness to them, and they're joyful, but they're very emotional. And I think it makes the songs much more vulnerable because you can hear all the lyrics in a very different way. And the set list really spans from all 3 of my albums. And I also have a very, very special guest join me, Sir Elton John, who's a dear friend of mine, and someone who I just really admire and I look up to. And I feel very lucky that he came to join me on the night, because it gave me so much energy and gave me such a big boost of confidence that he was there with me on such a special night for me, especially because he's very well acquainted with the Royal Albert Hall. So to have him there with me was, it just meant a lot.
Well, I know you and Elton John have done a duet in the past. You've developed this relationship. Can you talk a little bit about it? There's a little bit of an age gap between the 2 of you. What makes this relationship so special?
I don't know. We just had such an instant chemistry on stage and off stage. He's just been such a massive supporter of mine and such a wonderful friend. And I just feel very, very lucky to have him in my corner and to be able to have moments like this. Like, I mean, I pinch myself all the time. But it's just, yeah, it's mind-blowing and so special.
It is so spectacular to see it, and I think that's a good word, grand, and just magical from what we can see so far. What do you want fans to take away from the special after they leave?
Well, I want to make sure that everybody gets up and is dancing and having a good time while they're watching it, but also at the same time, I would love for everyone to see a different side of me as an artist and other things that I love and I'm inspired by.
Well, you know, this is happening around the holidays. You're wearing that beautiful red dress. I think about family traditions. One thing we do in my household is we cook together and we listen to music. My mother absolutely loves you, and your songs get played a lot. Can you talk about some of the family holiday traditions you have?
Yeah, for us, I mean, I do all the cooking at home, but my siblings help me, and it's just all about, you know, getting together with family. And we love to play games. Me and my friends, we do a Christmas quiz every year. And then it's just about eating lots of food and watching as many Christmas films as possible and just being really cozy.
Wow, Dua Lipa is just like us.
I know. Maybe that's next for you, a Christmas movie. Who knows? It could be in your future.
Who knows?
Dua Lipa, thank you so much for being with us. This is so exciting. An Evening with Dua Lipa airs Sunday at 8 p.m. on CBS Los Angeles, and it will also be streaming on Paramount+. Thank you and happy holidays to you.
Thanks so much for having me, and happy holidays.